Rajeev Gupta in at this point as well, co-chair insurance and group president PB Fintech Limited. Appreciate you being with us on today's special coverage. Rajeev Gupta, what did you make of today's budget 2026? What is the biggest takeaway for you? Also for your sector, you are of course part of the industry body, so you will speak about all industry, but for your company sector as well, how pleased were you with what today's budget had in store?
I think the takeaway is clearly fiscal reforms, prudent fiscal deficit of 4.2% and a capex of 12.3 lakh crores is certainly a welcome move, because this will give a boost to the manufacturing sector and the MSME segment, which is the need of the hour. When we move towards Viksit Bharat, I think while we are good on the service side, manufacturing space has been an issue. This budget will certainly give boost to that sector, and I believe this will really help us in our objective of becoming Viksit Bharat by 2047. As far as insurance sector is concerned, while there is no specific announcement on the insurance sector as of today, but I think just before the budget, the Insurance Amendment Act was passed, and prior to that, we also had a nil GST relief given a few months ago by the Finance Minister. Now, certainly, those two acts have helped the industry and it will really boost growth. But what is happening today is there is a bigger challenge. 25 years after the sector has been opened up, one of the biggest challenges that I see in this sector is how do we bring in financial literacy in this country of 140 crore people. Unless we educate people, about why buying health insurance, why buying term insurance, and why investing in pension plans is crucial for their life, the middle class and the lower middle class are going to be the most impacted. So creating awareness through financial literacy programs by the state government and central government with the help of private sector and regulators becomes very crucial for long-term planning, particularly when we are aiming at insurance for all by 2047. So I wish that government intervenes in this space and some kind of budget is allotted for building awareness and creating financial literacy in this country.
Okay.
The second part I would say is that we have 15 crore senior citizens, and as of today, and by Viksit Bharat we will have 50-60 crore senior citizens. Now, unfortunately, 80% of the senior citizens today don't have a health insurance plan and don't have an income plan. Now, imagine the scenario in 2047 if this continues, the social impact it will have on our country.
Right.
So I think clearly today's 40-year-olds will have to be, educated to buy basic requirements of health insurance and an income plan for themselves so that they can live a life of dignity post 60.
Okay, so more awareness needs to be created, more financial literacy as well as what you're saying. Now, Rajeev Gupta, as far as, of course, now the sunrise sectors and the other, frontier sectors which have been hit by the tariff impacts as well, do you believe that the GST reforms now their impact is being felt, is being seen already in the economy in terms of the increase in demand and consumption? Also, today's budget's announcements for the sunrise sector, will those further help as well in this Atmanirbhar push?
100%. Yeah, 100%. I think GST relief has been one of the best reliefs ever announced, because today products are expensive. If consumers in the middle class and lower middle class who live hand to mouth have to invest or have to buy products, such relief in GST has been a welcome move. But as I told you, it is not only the tax benefits. So for example, pension in this country is not so popular. But today people have to start thinking that how will I live my life post-retirement when I have to live for another 25-30 years, because longevity is increasing. Now, unless there are tax reliefs granted for encouraging people to invest in pensions, because these are long-term investments,
absolutely,
people will not come forward to invest in pensions. At the same time, senior care is going to be a huge problem. So when I grow old, I need a caretaker, my medical expenses will go up, my hospitalization expenses will go up. Now for me to survive, I think senior care should also be included in the insurance products that come out, and that can only come if government announces some tax reliefs for planning for senior citizen lives.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Rajeev Gupta, appreciate you joining us with your perspective on today's budget. Your big takeaways there. We will, of course, be continuing our coverage of the Union Budget 2026 on the other side of this very short break. Don't go anywhere.